Happy Wednesday, everyone. Well, not if you're Whoopi Goldberg, aka Karen Johnson. Yeah, who knew Whoopi was a Karen? I thought that was only for white people, like Toyota Priuses and skiing. Roll it, Francis.
Good morning and welcome to The View. You all saw the news. Whoopi will be back here in 2 weeks. Okay?
Oh, so cute when one of their side gets punished. They sulk like they ran out of raw cookie dough in the Greek.
What does it take to unravel a legend like Whoopi Goldberg on live TV? She's a name carved into Hollywood's core, an Oscar winner, a trailblazer, a voice that's roared for decades. But lately, her stories spiraled into a whirlwind of shocking missteps, fiery clashes, and whispers that something's wrong. From a career that shattered ceilings to moments that set X ablaze, this is Whoopi like you've never seen her. Buckle up, because her journey's a roller coaster you can't stop watching. Let's rewind to the start. Born Karen Elaine Johnson in 1955, Whoopi grew up in a New York housing project where stardom seemed impossible. Poverty, dyslexia, and a tough childhood loomed large, but she had fire. Her 1980s stand-up comedy ripped through clubs, raw, fearless, inspiring comics like Dave Chappelle. Then came The Color Purple in 1985. Steven Spielberg cast her as Sally, a role that stunned audiences and snagged an Oscar nod. By 1990, she'd won Best Supporting Actress for Ghost, only the second black actress to do so. Her stage name, from a whoopee cushion, screamed her playful defiance. But darkness lingered. She battled cocaine addiction, a fight that nearly broke her. She won, proving her grit. By the time she claimed an EGOT, Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony, she was untouchable. But behind the awards was a name that almost never existed. And that bold spirit? It was already stirring trouble. In 2007, Whoopi found her next stage on The View. The daytime talk show, a battlefield of hot takes, needed a spark, and she was a wildfire. She didn't just join the panel, she owned it, steering debates with humor, grit, and raw honesty. Her takes on race, politics, and culture made headlines, and fans loved her for speaking her mind. She wasn't just a host, she was a queen ruling daytime TV. But queens draw storms, and one quiet side of her story was about to shine. While the world saw Whoopi's fiery persona, few knew her heart. In the 1980s, she co-founded Comic Relief with Robin Williams, raising millions for the homeless. She backed LGBTQ+ rights, supported the Elizabeth Glaser Pediatric AIDS Foundation, and fought for kids in need. These weren't for headlines. They were the acts of a woman who'd known struggle. On X, fans share clips of her tearful comic relief speeches, a reminder of her softer side. She was a star, but her biggest role might have been off-screen. Yet even heroes cast shadows, and Whoopi's were about to darken. July 2018, and The View's set is a tinderbox. Fox News host Jeanine Pirro, a Trump loyalist, steps into the fray. The topic? Politics, naturally. Pirro accuses Whoopi of Trump derangement syndrome, and Whoopi snaps back, voice like a whip. I don't scream at people. The tension's electric. Pirro later claimed Whoopi screamed backstage and kicked her out. Whoopi denied it, but X erupted with clips of the showdown. Memes zoomed in on Pirro's stunned face, captioned, Whoopi's not here for it. Some called Whoopi a bully, others cheered her fire. The clash showed her raw intensity, a side that thrilled and unnerved. When a Fox News star stepped onto her turf, Whoopi didn't hold back, but that was just a spark in the fire to come. February 2022, and Whoopi's in a global firestorm. On The View, she drops a bombshell. The Holocaust, she claims, wasn't about race, but man's inhumanity to man. The words hit like a thunderbolt. X explodes, with hashtags like Whoopi cancel trending. Users post, how could she say that? Alongside slowed-down clips of her delivery. Jewish advocacy groups demand action, and ABC suspends her for 2 weeks. Whoopi apologizes, but her follow-up, doubling down on some points, fans the flames. Supporters argue she was misunderstood, citing her Jewish identity claims. Critics call it a reckless misstep. A petition for her firing nears 40,000 signatures. One sentence changed everything for Whoopi, and it wasn't what you'd expect. But the drama was just heating up. Across the media world, Greg Gutfeld was sharpening his claws. The Fox News host, a satire sniper, didn't just critique Whoopi, he gutted her. On his show, he dubbed The View Hell's DMV and mocked her for swapping facts for feelings. Her arguments unravel faster than a knockoff sweater, he quipped, adding, she's less a debater, more a caffeinated parrot in a wind tunnel. X feasted, flooding with memes of Whoopi's stunned reactions. Eyes wide, jaw clenched, captioned, Gutfeld strikes again. One viral clip zoomed in on her fidgeting, labeled, when you know you're losing. His jabs weren't just clever. They cracked her on-air armor. When a Fox News jester took aim, Whoopi didn't see it coming, and X wouldn't let her forget. 2023, Whoopi gave the web another gift. Defending Joe Biden's re-election on The View, she declared she didn't care if he pooped his pants or couldn't speak. The clip went viral, with Gutfeld pouncing. X lit up with jokes. Whoopi's ride or die for Biden's diaper, and remixes of her deadpan delivery. One post quipped, she's loyal, but at what cost? Another slowed her speech, captioned, when your brain's on vacation. Critics saw it as proof she'd lost touch, favoring loyalty over logic. Fans admired her passion, but the mockery was brutal. The moment cemented her as a lightning rod for ridicule and debate. She said, what about the president? You won't believe this one. But her influence stretched beyond politics. Before the chaos, Whoopi was a pop culture titan. Her role as Dolores in Sister Act 1992 wasn't just a hit, it was a cultural quake. The film's comedy, heart, and gospel vibes made it a classic, spawning a sequel and a Broadway show. Her nun habit became a Halloween staple, and X buzzes with memes of her belting, I will follow him. The film's joy inspired comics like Kevin Hart, and fans post clips of her outsmarting mobsters, calling her a 90s queen. She didn't just star in movies, she shaped a generation's laughter. Before the drama, Whoopi gave us a nun who stole our hearts. But not every move won applause, and one would shock the world. December 2024, and The View's set is a pressure cooker. During a heated political debate, Whoopi's had enough. She stands, walks off the stage mid-show, and leaves viewers stunned. X ignites with Auger Fire Whoopi trending. Clips of her exit go viral, slowed down for dramatic effect, captioned Whoopi's done. Some post she's too toxic for TV, while others defend her saying, she's human, let her breathe. The walk-off sparks petitions to axe her, with fans arguing it exposed The View's dysfunctional vibe. Critics call it unprofessional. Supporters see it as a stand against chaos. When Whoopi stormed off the set, X exploded. Had she finally gone too far? But it wasn't her only misstep that year, November 2024, and Whoopi's at it again. On The View, she claims she's just like the working class, struggling to get by. The catch? Her net worth $60 million, and her salary's reportedly $5 to $6 million. X erupts with mockery. Memes flood in, one tweaking her ghost line. Whoopi, you in danger, girl, of looking tone-deaf. Another posts her face on a yacht, captioned, relatable, right? Users write, she's delusional, while fans argue she meant empathy, not literal struggle. The backlash spawns parodies, with one X video dubbing her millionaire of the people. She claims she's just like us, but X had other ideas, and the controversies kept piling up. Behind The View's glitz, tension was brewing. Rumors of feuds with Joy Behar and Sunny Hostin swirled on X. Clips showed Whoopi cutting Sunny off or rolling her eyes at Joy. One viral moment had her snapping, "Can I finish?" during a debate, voice like ice. Another caught her staring blankly as Sunny ranted, prompting X posts like, "Whoopi's over it." Sunny's Finding Your Roots bombshell, her ancestors owned slaves, clashed with her reparations stance, and Whoopi's silence fueled speculation. Was she dodging drama? X users claimed ABC was tiring of her, with posts like, "She's on borrowed time." Was Whoopi losing her grip on the show she defined? And the controversies didn't stop there. In 2024, Whoopi sparked another fire. On The View, she criticized woke culture, saying younger generations were too sensitive. Then, she defended trans athletes in women's sports, clashing with guest Brett Favre. X split wide open. Critics posted, "She's ignoring biology," with memes of her frowning, captioned, "Make it make sense." Supporters cheered, writing, "Whoopi's fighting for fairness." One X user quipped, "She's woke when it suits her." Another said, "Her activism's a double standard." The trans debate, paired with her woke jab, showed her knack for dividing fans. When Whoopi took on woke, she lit a fuse she didn't expect, and then came whispers of her health. In Awe. 2024, Whoopi's absences from The View fueled rumors. Unverified X posts claimed she was battling health issues, citing her tired demeanor. Some fans shared clips of her vibrant comedy days, worrying. Others speculated she was dodging scrutiny. Her team stayed silent, and X buzzed with theories: exhaustion, illness, or retreat. One post asked, "Is Whoopi hiding something big?" The mystery grew, leaving fans on edge. What was really going on when Whoopi vanished from the set? It all led to one final question. Now, in 2025, a new rumor grips fans. Is Whoopi ready to walk away? X posts speculate she's eyeing retirement from The View, drained by controversies and craving peace. Some say she's focusing on producing, like Till or philanthropy. Others insist her fighter's spirit won't quit. Her needing a break comment sent X wild, with fans posting Sister Act clips begging, "Don't go." Critics counter, "Time for fresh faces," with one X user writing, "She's overstayed her welcome." Could the queen of daytime TV step down? Is Whoopi ready to walk away from the spotlight? It all comes down to one question. So, where does Whoopi Goldberg stand today? Her legacy is a tapestry of triumphs and turmoil. She broke barriers in film, redefined comedy, and ruled The View. Her activism lifted voices, and Sister Act still sparks joy. But recent years, Pierots. Clash, Holocaust fallout, Gutfeld's jabs, Biden blunders, walk-offs, working-class gaffes, woke wars, feuds, health rumors, and retirement talk have tested her. Some see a titan, unbowed. Others see a star fading in a new era. Her comedy, once united, now her words divide. Is Whoopi still the force she was, or is the curtain falling? One thing's certain, her story's not done. Whoopi Goldberg built an empire on being raw, real, fearless. But what happens when the world stops listening? Her highs soared to the stars. Her lows burned through X. And yet, she stands. Will she reinvent herself, silence the skeptics, or slip into the shadows? That's her call. And our obsession. Drop a comment. What's Whoopi's most shocking moment? Her walk-off, Holocaust comments, or something else? Do you think she's got one more comeback? Stay tuned, because with Whoopi, the next twist is always close.